So now I'm gonna power wash the engine. I'm gonna clean the whole car, but I'm gonna start with the engine because it's very dusty. So I sprayed it down with some degreaser, and now I'm gonna power wash it. Power wash the engine bay and all these the wheel wells, but that's the engine bay now, nice and clean, no dust. I mean, nothing. So I'm planning later on, like I said, when I'm fully done with the outside, I'll probably pull out the engine and do the timing belt, timing. I'll do oil pump, rebuild, refresh the engine. I do have some accessories for it, but I'm not gonna put it on because I don't know. I would really love to engine, to tuck the harness and eliminate some stuff that I truly don't need in the engine bay before I do any of that stuff. Just because right now it's just stock. This is the panel once it's all primered. You can see there's no waves. Body line is perfect. Same thing over here. Fender. No waves. Body line right here is perfect. Everything looks really good. So all I gotta do is wait for that to dry. I'm gonna sand it with 400, and then we're all set to wash the car and prep it to be painted. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. Just because it was annoying me, and I ended up finding some little specks of rust, so I hit it with the screwdriver, and I mean the whole thing went. Like, there was rust throughout the whole windshield. So if you guys ever get your windshield replaced, keep an eye out on the person installing it, because sometimes sometimes with their tools they'll scratch the surface and they'll scratch the paint off, and that right there will make rust because it's down to bare metal, and then they cover it with the rubber gasket and you'll never see it till the rust is coming out of here. Luckily it didn't get that far, but I ended up sanding it down and hitting it with PR15, and that's the way I'm gonna leave it, because the rubber gasket goes up to here and it looks good anyways. So that's it. So after this, take off the paper, let it dry, and sand it, wash it, tape it, paint it, and out. I finished sanding the quarter panel. I just have that small little quarter size spot, and then I'm gonna do the fender, and then it's all set. So then I can wash it down one more time and start taping it up. But as you guys can see the fender now, I don't know how good you guys can see it. The texture of it. So I just want you to see the difference in it once it's fully sanded. But as you guys can see, I mean, this thing came out very nice. I grinded this edge down right on the edge where the rim or the tire might hit, because the car is gonna be low. I did bang that out with the hammer and dolly as perfect as I could, and then I just skimmed it. I mean, you could have seen the metal through the Bondo, just in case the tire does hit the fender. The fender ain't gonna crack because there's a ton of Bondo on it. So that's why I kept it very, 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 very thin in that area. and that's it. The rest of the car is done. I mean, everything. Roof is done. The other side is done. Hatch is done. I mean, everything is done. So, like I said, when I painted the door jambs, I did paint all this, as you guys can see. All this, you know. So, I mean, you're not gonna see no pink once I'm done. I'm painting everything. Whatever got overspray of pink, I will take my time and hit that with some thinner to remove it, because I absolutely don't want no pink showing. It's very bright, and this is a very dark color. So that's why I'm taking my time, guys. So please, like I said, be patient, and you'll see the end product that is gonna be amazing. I mean, amazing. So I'll see you guys in a little bit once I finish sanding down the fender. What's up, guys? So here I am showing you guys how exactly guide coat works. And as you can see, I painted the whole panel red. Well, all the primer red with just a can of spray paint. I use non-gloss because if you use gloss can paint, it'll clog up the sandpaper very quickly. So what you just use a base coat with no clear. And here you can see how the red stays in all the little imperfections, as you can see right there. I mean, even down to the sand marks. And you want to get rid of all that. All this, all of that. This, look at this right here. That's very bad. So here it is after. And as you can see, no imperfections, no red paint. As you can see over here, we still have the red paint, but throughout the rest, no red paint. What's up, guys? So here I am putting my first piece of tape on the whole car. We're gonna start taping it off and get it ready for paint. So this is the start of prepping for paint. All I gotta do is tape it, wipe it, paint it. Cleaned off all the surfaces, wax and grease remover, and I'm gonna wax and grease remove all the edges that I'm gonna tape before taping it. That way I have no lifting on the tape. And I washed up the floors. So like I said, this is the start. So I'll catch you guys up as soon as I'm done.